How you going, everybody? How are you all? Hope you're all safe, you're all well. So today's video is quite an interesting one. Just to let you guys know that I'm looking for another bike to add to the garage or the stable, so to speak. And I'm keeping the Harley, don't worry about that. This has to be my favourite bike of all time at this point in my life. Well, I've had a few other good bikes, but at this point in time in my life, this is my favourite bike. So yes, I'm getting another naked, like a super naked. It looks like I'm actually probably over the next couple of weeks. There's a couple I'm going to look at next week and possibly the week after. I'm looking to get back into a Triumph, getting rid of the Z1000. Me and that bike never really gelled. As you're watching my first initial videos, I was saying how bad the suspension was and the vibrations and the gearbox. I've come to the conclusion that it looks like an absolutely monster of a bike, and it is. The motor in it is just insane. It's such a good bike when it comes to that motor. Tons of torque and power. It's just on, instant on tap. So what I'm actually going to be looking at getting is from about 2016 upwards. I will be looking at getting the 1050 version of my old Street Triples. So as you guys know, I've had a 765R and a 675, and I had more 675 Triumphs before I started YouTube. Thank you. Love this little spot. Yeah, so I'm looking at getting a 2016 or newer Speed Triple. So there's one I'm looking at next week, hopefully. It's this 2016 Speed Triple S with the 1050 in it. And I'll be doing a reveal if I get it next week. If that one falls through, there is a 2018 Speed Triple RS, which is a bit more than I want to spend, but we'll have to see how the first one goes first. The guy I'm trying to get hold of for the Speed Triple S is he works away. He works away, so he's really hard to get hold of, and he's away, he's home, he's away, he's home, so it's a bit tricky for probably him to sort of show people off, the bike and stuff. So I'm really kind of hoping I get to see it before somebody else does, because it looks like a really good bike. So yeah, so that'll be the new bike, and I will be selling the Z. As I'm really not liking it. I love the way it looks, I love the way it sounds, but yeah, it's not the bike for me. It's nowhere near as good as the generation before it, put it that way. Yeah, so that'll be it. That'll be a new Triumph Speed Triple coming soon. They're awesome bikes. So there's in the two variations, the S model 2016, 2017. They're pretty much the same power output as the Z1000, but they're a triple, of course, so they got tons more torque. Well, it feels like tons more torque. 140 horsepower and 112 newton meters of torque. And a bike that weighs 212 kilos, so it's lighter than the Z as well. If I go for the 2018 model, which is the updated model, they're about 3 or 4 kilos lighter, and they up the power to 150 horsepower. And that pretty much is the last generation before the new 1200 they released back in late 2021. Sometimes there's kangaroos in there. Oh, there's some over there, but they're in there. There's about 20 of them. You're not going to be able to see them because of the camera. Got to be careful this time of the day. especially this late in the afternoon. Yeah, so that'll be it. Looking forward to that. I've had two older speed triples in the past. Had a 2006 model, a 2009 model of the speed triples. Bit of a Triumph fanatic, I love Triumphs. So hopefully this guy gets back to me when he's back from work. I can have a look at the bike and hopefully, fingers crossed, buy it off him. So there you go, that's going to be the next chapter in the channel. Buying another bike, then I'll be selling the Z1000. So if there's any of you guys around in Perth that watch my channel and you're interested in buying a Z1000, you can either sort of contact me through this video and say, yeah, I'm interested in coming and have a look at it, or I'm going to be putting it on consignment through the Honda shop where I work. If I put it on consignment, I get a lot more coverage, so that should be interesting. But I'm going to get the other bike before I sell the Z, because I want to have my naked 1000cc bike at all times. I can't ride this all the time, so there's almost 14,000 kilometres on this bike now, in nearly a year and 3/4. So 2 more months and it's 2 years old. Can't believe it's 2 years already. Unbelievable. Just taking it easy this time of the day. I usually ride a bit faster down here, but sort of 3 o'clock in the afternoon onwards, kangaroos have a tendency to wake up and start feeding. I don't really want to meet one of those close up, especially when they weigh 60 kilos or more. So there you go, guys. So if you're interested in buying the Z, you live locally to Western Australia and Perth, hit me up on the comments below. Keep your eye open for that video. I'm trying to release consistently 1 video a week, so hopefully that happens as we head into winter. No kangaroos, happy about that. Yeah, so hit the subscribe button, it's free. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon so it notifies you when I upload content. And hopefully my next video, or the second next video, will be of a... Oh, better stop, the car's coming, especially when they're doing 100 k's an hour. Let's get going first. Man, this thing gets up to speed so quickly. Yeah, so there you go, guys. So hit the subscribe button, it's free. Hit the like button, the bell icon. So hopefully either the next video or the second next video will be of the new speed triple reveal. Hopefully, depends on how this guy gets back to me when he comes back from work. Fingers crossed. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one. Ride safe, enjoy the ride, and have fun. Bye for now.